Well, I'm enjoying some of the pleasant weather this time of year in October, which is wonderful. And slowly, bit by bit, emptying my beds out. I soon have to get them prepped before it's too cold for the end of season.
Well, it's a gorgeous day already, and it's supposed to get up to 17 degrees. So I am just, oops, little snail. I'm just trying to get the most out of the garden, push it, because I don't see frost for the next 2 weeks. That could change really rapidly, and I monitor it. But what I'm trying to do, therefore, is push the vegetables that are here as much as I can. Not that there's a whole lot out there. But each day I come out and see if there's a zucchini that needs to come in, see if some tomatoes are blushing. I'm pulling them in now as soon as the tomatoes blush, just to not take a chance with them. I don't want to lose any, but I am leaving them as long as I can. So if they're still fully green, I'm not touching them. Zucchini. I'm going to pick a couple of flowers to bring inside. There's calendula I want to get. What else have I got there? I've got kale. I could push that a bit because it means processing. Leeks. There's some leeks that are good enough size. The other ones I'm leaving. And then that also helps me to do bit by bit, slowly inside. So I'm not feeling overwhelmed or making it a chore. When I do little bits at a time, it's just fun. So I'm going to get on with that, and I'll show you my harvest. I've already got my coat off. How pleasant is that? That's 3 nice leeks. And like most, we like our zucchini small and seedless. Just wanted to show you this carrot. So as you can see, heavy rains can force the soil to come out of the beds. And this carrot I have seen before, and I left him. But let's see if he was able to. This is a hard ground below. Also, there is, what do you call it? The cloth that goes underneath to prevent the weed cloth. So I can't imagine, but it's time. Let's see if he was, oh my goodness. So he pushed out wide. It might be a Parisian carrot, I think. Oh my goodness. I don't want to ruin it. Oh, there we go. Wow. It is a Parisian. A huge, huge Parisian carrot. Well, isn't that cute? I probably planted seeds up here, right? And it and they washed out. Well, the one that got away, and now I've got it. I came up to weed these beds I have up here because they've had asparagus and Jerusalem artichokes, and I really ignored them. But they don't need as much attention. I ended up pulling the chokes out just because it's a lovely day. I usually wait a little bit, but hey ho, that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to get on the other beds over there, if you can see the green, and pull those chokes out too, and I will show you what's left. Sometimes when pulling them, my asparagus is over here, you'll get lucky and the odd one will stay attached. But Jerusalem artichokes are the great escape artists, and I find they go down, try to get outside the bed. You have to go digging. I will never find by any means all of them, and that's okay. The rest will come up. I'm just getting some to tide me over. And I also consider them one of my perennials, even though I can leave them in and they will come up, but I do take mine in, put them in a food grade bucket with dirt, and then plant them in the early spring again. But it's very important to me these days to find as many veggies that will work here in Newfoundland that will grow year after year without me needing to repurchase seeds or whatnot, and they come up on their own. Very low maintenance, these type of things too, along with hardy. So there's my Jerusalem artichoke. I had already harvested a small handful one day when I wanted some. But this will do Bruce and I very well. And what I do they last forever in the fridge. This is a recycled coffee pods come in there. And I keep them in there and they last for a very long time. And some I will choose for putting in my bucket, as I mentioned, to keep them in dirt until spring. I think I'll take a parsnip in. The top doesn't seem very big on this one, so it might not be... Yeah, that's not a whole lot of foliage, is it? I'll see what it is. Whoops, I got sidetracked there for a moment. Courier arrived, but when you're used to complete solitude and isolation up here, when a vehicle comes up, it's a big, what's happening? And the poor man had to come up backwards in his truck in order to get up our driveway. Anyways, I digress. Back to the parsnip. All right, there we go. And he's lovely. So the top was very deceiving, because that's quite large. So I may dig another, I don't know. That's good enough maybe. And inside I've got, I've picked 3 already of the red cayenne pepper is what it is. I keep saying hot pepper, but you know what I mean. So I think there's 3, I think there. And every day I'm taking these tomatoes. I'm getting most of them now. But I'll pick these also. I'm alone today, so a little roasted veg lunch, and it made me so happy. The Jerusalem artichokes were delicious. All done. Here's today's harvest. Picked some mums, the 3 leeks, 4 little cayenne peppers, a couple of carrots, not a bad one there, 3 zucchini, a really lovely parsnip. There's my Jerusalem artichokes. I just went with the last knot. Okay, I'll leave the rest out there. That's all I feel the energy for processing. A couple of lettuce. They look beautiful. Celery. Some calendula. I will take the petals, and actually way over there you might be able to see. I just dry them and then I use them for tea, really. And some tomatoes. I mentioned that I'm just getting them as they blush at this point. Anything that's not blushed is still outside. So have a great week. Take care, everyone.